and now the server won't reset. It takes, one troll comes in, he ruins the link, you clear it out, you're waiting for the server to reset, but your friends keep coming in, and it won't reset because of your friends.
But then you could log in with an alt account and then tell them and share a new link.
Yeah, but you could just not do a permalink in the first place and just share if you have to do that, you might as well just share a link every time you do a hangout.
Well, for me personally, I don't have that large of a problem with people coming in and sniping and doing that kind of stuff. If that is an occurrence within your community, it might be more that the people you are engaging with are prone to that type of behavior. I'm not saying you in particular, but if that is something you're experiencing...
Oh, it is me in particular.
Right? If that's something that you are experiencing...
My personality, I just attract it.
So that speaks to something along those lines, where me personally, I'm not engaging in circles where that activity is allowed or at least tolerated. Right? People who behave in that manner, I've made the effort to remove and exclude. No matter how much fun they are, there is a certain level of compatibility that's expected. Right? We've all got to maintain a community.
We like incompatibility.
Sorry?
We like incompatibility.
Well, I enjoy a challenge, but at the same time, there has to be a basis of respect. And when people are willing to blatantly just be disrespectful without cause, especially, or with little cause, and disproportionately...
I like disrespect, but not without cause. Anyway, Bulldog... He even if it does work the way he says it does, it's still a problem. Because this is the thing, like, he tried to clear the room out, and then supposedly after some time passes, the servers will reset and you can get back in. But the problem is that you went in with a sock account, and if anybody's in there and hasn't been removed from the hangout, it won't reset.
Yeah, like I'm still not allowed to join.
Yeah.
There you go. So that link that you made is fucking virtually worthless now.
Yeah, that was our point. Well,
it's essentially worthless for like the next hour. Who knows?
I'll tell you what. You contact us in another day's time or a week's time and let us know.
It's not going to be in an hour because Bulldog went in with a sock. It will never reset as long as his account's
No, it's currently empty. The room is currently empty. Right.
When I go to it, it says his sock's in there. After you cleaned the room, he went in with another sock.
Okay. It says I'm the first one here.
Oh, okay. I guess it does. Well, let's see. Can I join the room? No, I can't. All right. Well,
no, because we've all we kicked each other in this test, right?
Well, but after you did that, I went in again and Bulldog was in there. A second ago, I went in there and it showed his account, unless you went in and did it again. Anyway, what Bulldog said, get back to us, and we'll see if it really does clear up. Do you know Douglas Saylor?
Yeah, I know Doug.
What do you think of Doug?
Listen,
he's a guy from Florida.
That's it.
That's pretty vague.
He doesn't make dentures.
He doesn't?
He doesn't make dentures.
Oh, well, he claims that he does.
No, he does not claim that he makes dentures. He makes dental appliances. If you ask him if he makes dentures, he will tell you, they're not dentures!
What the fuck?
But here's the funny thing, right? Douglas Saylor, right?
Inside joke. You know Doug.
All right, he left Hangouts because he couldn't rejoin his own Hangouts, which he was paying for. This was a paid one. Yours isn't being paid for, is it?
He had a business account, yeah.
Yeah.
And he complained for weeks and weeks and
Well,
weeks, and
I
to
thought-
no avail. Even after all that complaining and all the phone calls and
I
all
thought
the
that this,
bullshit, he couldn't put fucking Humpty Dumpty back together again. He went over to fucking Skype.
This thing that Graham has showed us is pretty interesting, though, because based on what Doug said, it sounded to me like the permalink thing was just a paid feature. And that's what it sounded like Doug thinks too, because he said he's paying for it. But apparently, this permalink thing is not a paid feature. Doug's.
Well, I handcrafted these links. Like, I didn't have to go through any great detail. I literally edited the URL. Like, just look up in the address bar, click it, and just type in.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. Doug thinks he paid for that.
Yeah.
I thought he did too, because
he claimed that he was paying for it. Well, I don't know whether that's true or false, but at the end of the day, it's really irrelevant if he was paying for it or not. The fact is, he couldn't rejoin his own fucking Hangouts even after fucking 3, 4, 5 weeks, and then he actually put up a fucking a post and says, "I'm leaving Google Hangouts because I can't rejoin my own fucking Hangout, which I made and I was paying for."
And he included a stipulation, an order, as you could say, to all of his friends that they leave Hangouts and move to Skype with him.
Yep. And obviously you haven't obeyed fucking his orders, Graham. You might be up on a charge of insubordination. Well, yeah, you might laugh, but when fucking Douglas Saylor fucking gets a hold of you for not going over to fucking Skype and doing what he says, all I can say is you're in
quote the words of Douglas Saylor.
Trouble.
Bulldog, I'm gonna quote the words of Douglas Saylor. Listen up, Graham. Don't poke the bear. All right.
Yeah, having fun.
Now Bulldog, he does. I'm sure he pays for Google Business. Actually, I can't think of what it's called now.
Yes, it's some sort of fucking permalink business account.
No. The permalink. I don't think the permalink is included in that. I think Graham has just showed us that anybody can do the permalink for free. That's not.
Oh yeah. But I think Douglas Saylor's permalink also come with room controls or something along those lines. I think that's what he was paying for as well. But now that he's got no fucking room controls, and right at this moment he's probably out of control.
Yeah,
and from all his posts that I've seen, he's definitely out of control with all his ranting and ravings.
But he did have some kind of advanced room controls.
You know, whether they were the same as fucking a live hangout or whatever it was, it doesn't really make any difference. At the end of the day, he ran off with his fucking tails between his legs, told everybody should leave G+ and go to Skype. And if you're not going over there, you're not his friend. So it's as simple as that. And that was like, well, how long ago was that? About 4 or 5 months ago? 3, 4 months ago? Something like that?
He said he's biding his time, and one day, boom,
wasn't that long ago.
all of our accounts will be gone.
Who's he gonna take fucking revenge on? Fucking Google or fucking the Google community? Which one?
He said he's gonna bide his time, and then one day he's gonna get him and his connections in the back end of Google.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, the wrath of fucking the rat. He's gonna send his fucking something, you know, like I'll get all yous cunts, or you're gonna pay for this.
He said one day we're gonna log in and all of our accounts will be deleted.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's another thing that he fucking said. He says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking delete everybody's account."
He's got connections with Google.
I think he's fucking Rossi. I told you, Rossi.
And I'm gonna have all your accounts deleted, and I'm gonna have the police show up at your house, and they're gonna shoot.
That's right.
I don't know Douglas Saylor.
No. Well, you got him. You know something about him because we didn't tell you about the teeth thing.
They're not dentures.
What the fuck? I think his website says dentures.
The wrath of fucking Douglas Sader.
Dental dams.
Oh, I hope he's. I hope he's not as bad with installing fucking teeth as he is with fucking Google Hangouts.
That's about the fucking softest thing on his fucking body is his fucking teeth.
Oh man, Douglas
He's
Saylor.
biding his fucking time. Oh, I love it when people fucking go, oh, I'm going to send a virus down your computer and it's going to fucking set your fucking keyboard on fire. Oh, I love it when people say that.
That was Remy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Remy. He goes, oh, I've got this fucking virus. It'll fucking sizzle fucking your computer. And I thought, fucking hell, I better go off to the fucking hardware shop and buy a fire extinguisher. Yeah, listen, after I had to get that fucking fire extinguished because you never know fucking who's gonna fucking come up with the goods one day and it's go, oh fucking hell, your fucking CPU's on fire. Who's another one? Oh, another fucking famous saying is from Phantom Tom Prophet is,
that's the one I was thinking
my
of.
words.
Yeah, he's gonna have you arrested because he's gonna mail you all of his child porn.
Yeah. And he's going to ring up the coppers, and as I'm going to the fucking letterbox, the coppers are going to rock up my place, arrest me for fucking importing fucking child porn into the country, and you're never going to see me again for another 20 fucking years. And he said, mark my words. And I did mark his words. I said, yes, I took it very fucking seriously. I fucking did mark his words.
Yeah, Benny, you missed it.
Oh. Yeah, it was very entertaining, Benny. And where were you when I was fucking berating Tom Martin for 2.5 hours? All right, 2.5, and singing as well on top of it. I made up a new fucking song, right? So yeah, it's on Sydney's channel. He recorded it for, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, but the singing was the best part. Yeah, what about him? Oh, yeah, well, fuck, hey. He kicked me because I am bulldog. Yeah. That's what Tom Arter fucking accused me about fucking 2 hours ago. He says, I know you're fucking Benny. He says, you come in with a fucking nice Benny, and you come in with your bulldog fucking shit account.
That's your curse, Benny. Since you don't talk, every room you go into, whoever the host is, whatever person they hate, you're that person.
Yeah, Tom Arter accused you of being me, right, in a fucking room. And he goes, yeah, you come in with your fucking yellow ball and you fucking suck up to me, but I know it's fucking you. You get information out of me with the yellow ball and you use it against me with your bulldog account. That's what he thinks. Oh, yeah, it was a fucking classic. I'm pretty sure if you go on Sydney's channel, because, you know, like it takes a while to fucking download and, you know, or upload, I should say. It was a fucking classic, Benny. I was going good.
I have to. They don't go public right away. I kind of have to sort of give it the old sort of click.
Oh yeah.
So let me go and do that.
Like the old OK.
All right, I'll be.
Oh,
back
that's
in a
another thing,
moment.
Benny. Sydney's gonna have to fucking.
No, you guys just mingle amongst yourselves. I'll go and do it.
Yeah. Take your time, but I'll rap about it.
Yeah.
Sydney's going to have to edit some of the video because fucking Tom Arter pulled his fucking pants down and showed his fucking festered fucking ass on camera.
No, I don't
and
have
I was
to edit it.
absolutely
I got
fucking
it.
disgusted.
I got it with the
Right?
cover. With the
Oh
cover.
shit, that's weird. Because I was just thinking of
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, fucking Tom Harder fucking got in before you.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you're too slow. Pulled his fucking pants down, spread his fucking bum cheeks.
Just slow, mate.
We'll schedule it for later. Whose ass is more festered, Sip's or Tom's?
Oh, it was definitely fucking Tom's. That festering fucking asshole.
Well, you've only seen his, so you never know.
Where's
But that's
Vlad?
right, though. I'm talking about logic.
Doing that hammer can really turn your ass festering. So
Fuck.
you're just a drinker. So we'd have to put our money on Tom.
True that, but I've heard the word fester, and I've heard the word ass. I'm not sure how a festering ass.
Yeah, what it looks like. Well, you're probably not going to fucking see it ever again because Sydney's going to have to fucking edit that out because his channel will
Well,
definitely...
first of all, I'm not gonna
if he
fucking
put
be able to
fucking
watch
Tom
that
Harder's
shit.
fucking ass up where he fucking pulls his fucking pants down and turns around, I was fucking in shock. Right?
Oh, so it really happened.
Oh, yeah. We're not making it up. Everybody was in the
Oh,
fucking room. We all fucking
fuck.
saw it.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Oh, well, maybe, right, if you ask Sydney, right, to make it like private, and then that way you could fucking like watch, like he could send you the dirty bit, right?
No, I released them all.
Where fucking Tom pulled his pants down.
I released them all, so
the dirty bit.
I just thought of I know someone who'd really fucking love it. Benny would love to fucking see that.
No, I released all the videos.
Shit.
You can go and have a look.
Benny could fucking like modify it and put his yellow ball there. Where fucking
I'm pretty sure I caught him in time because I threw up, the cover image. Like I showed you I could. That's all you got to do.
I'd like to know, Benny, what's the app that you're using to do this display?
I think he's using Anycam. Yeah,
Anycam.
Fucking Anycam. Okay, that's not bad.
Hold up. Did you just say Bennycam?
Anycam.
Benny's against or Benny some shit?
No, I heard Bennycam. Yeah, B-E-N.
That's what I heard. So my question is, did you just say Bennycam?
Mm-hmm.
Possible.
Bennycam.
Is that anything related to Benny the gangster?
Exactly.
No.
Your
Is it or
Romanian
isn't it?
roommate. Right?
Yeah.
It's now close to 2 years since I've joined in this Hangout system. The Google Hangout. I have heard about Benny the Gangster. I've met him once, but not really in Hangout. I haven't talked to him whatsoever. Never. Though we are from
each other up, go for a fucking drink together, right? Get to know each other, right?
How would I do that?
Well, you ask him nicely for a start. You say, hi, how you going? He's going to say, yeah, hi backwards. And then you start fucking exchanging telephone numbers. And then have secret fucking meetings in fucking Romania,
You're starting to presume shit. I've already started talking with him in Romanian. And he does
that's
Romanian.
The first step. Yeah, that's like breaking the ice.
The next step is like a presuming thing.
That's it. Speaking in Romanian, typing in Romania, talk about the good times, the bad times, the happy times, and then you never know. You know what? He might only live fucking like 2 or 3 blocks from you, and you're probably thinking to yourself, where is he? And he's probably just up the fucking road.
Yes.
You don't know it.
Might be the truth, of course.
You better fucking ask him the question.
They have like
Whereabouts does he live?
They have like a bad sports.
He says he lives near fucking Cluj, right? It rhymes with fucking splooge.
Really? Hold on. Now, real shit. He did say that?
Thing is, yeah.
Because I live in fucking
Cluj.
Because I live in
rhymes
fucking
with
Cluj.
fucking splooge.
Within, it rhymes with fucking splooge, whatever. I know. I live in fucking Cluj. I live in the mid.
Oh, well, you gotta get your fucking ass back to fuck up with him.
Dude, you don't understand. I would love to meet with that motherfucker.
I know. I reckon he'd
What
like to meet up with you.
Fucks up. He fucks with a lot of people.
Hey, listen. I reckon you two should meet up fucking ASAP. Right? You could teach him some tricks and he can teach you some fucking tricks. And I'll tell you something else, Cyprian. Right, Benny fucking admitted to me the other day that all the best fucking hackers in the world come from Romania.
Well, not really accurate.
No,
but
it's true. You fucking showed me.
Close enough.
Not the best.
Well,
most prolific hackers come from Russia.
No, I think Romania was fucking number one. Russia might be number two.
Right. Well, real shit. Russia number one.
Real shit hackers.
Real shit. Russia number one. Romania, we're close. You know, I don't know. I am a programmer. I do involve myself with computers, but I've never in my life. There's been a certain amount of people ask me for that Yahoo account or Google account. And for myself, I just said, fuck you. I don't do that shit. And honestly, I don't bother by that. But yes, indeed, that have been several motherfuckers done that when berserk on FBI websites or servers or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't even make the distinction. Because I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, I know.
But
because you're a good Romanian.
No, I'm not a good Romanian. Fuck that shit. I don't trust. I don't believe in the as probably as totally different from a U.S. person. I do not believe in the belonging of a person to a certain country that just got born within. I never understood for the life of me why would you do this and say that and proclaim yourself to be or swear yourself for a country that just randomly got the opportunity to get born within, like Romania or some other motherfuckers in the US or other
You're
countries.
paying attention there,
I do
Graham?
not understand
Just pay attention, buddy. That's it. Have another fucking bowl. Right, just pay attention.
Okay.
Okay. I can see Brad. Look at Brad. He's dropping in. He's going, yep. He's paying attention. Right, I can tell.
A blind allegiance to an ideal of patriotism is definitely dangerous and almost foolish. Well, not just foolish, but definitely hazardous to a culture's health. When when we look at what it leads to, right? We've got people all over the world cheering, and getting into crazy fights just over sports, let alone religion or politics, right?
Oh yes.
So I mean, like patriotism or
And if I might complete you on that idea, on the part of the U.S., while you smoke that shit, on the part of the U.S., there's been several thousands of people getting crossed over from different countries like South Korea. Let's just say North Korea for fun. I don't think that's been the case, but several countries across the globe, and not that they've been named, but the U.S. by money-wise, which I hope is still gonna happen, in the next 40 years or whatever, 50 years from now. I'm still hoping on that shit, even though I'm not from the U.S. I'm still hoping that the U.S. Stands like powerfully on the idea that we should get people that are geniuses in, for lack of a better term, right now, because I'm fucked up a bit on alcohol, but really, the U.S. should really, in order to keep their place on top of the scientific community and everything, they should endeavor to keep on influencing and getting people across from different nations that have abilities like no other, which they've been doing for decades by now. These geniuses, which I don't really believe in the word, but really cool people that know a lot about shit in their respective the subjects of matter. And I would still hope, even though it's not my country, I would still hope that the U.S. does not forget about getting people across from other countries and
I think
that shit.
easy. I'd love to jump on here, just because you make me think of a couple things, but I think it's easy for a country to lose sight of how people have migrated or immigrated into their country and have helped influence and better their country and their culture and so on. But like one particular person, Albert Einstein, was an Austrian scientist. And I mean, he came over to the U.S., was either taken by the U.S. government or was, inducted through however they do stuff. And, he helped develop, the bomb, right? It wasn't just him alone. There was other scientists as well. But, I mean, everybody kind of accredits him and then accredits America as being the one to have helped develop the bomb or to be...
Right. I get that. Can I just get this from... Can I just steal this, your point from now? So, yeah, you said everyone kind of credits America for that. And it's completely right. It is completely 100% right. I mean, this motherfucker was from another country, from another city, across the globe, somewhere else. But
another
the Americas, the United States, yes.
Didn't identify, yeah.
Right. What are the reasons, right? The United States got that motherfucker for whatever reasons, like maybe with money, maybe with the safeness from the world, whatever the shit was. The United States got that shit covered, and it was that time when in the U.S. they built the Hoover shit. That was many years ago, the Hoover Dam. It was that time in the United States, the history of the United States, when you would know that I'm talking about old school America, when you would know that anything they put to their mind, they would do, they would accomplish. And I'm talking about the Hoover Dam, I'm talking about all that shit, and getting all these people across. Yes, it was a win. I would wish my country, of course, Romania is not that. It's not that powerful. We do not own that large amount of money or whatever the shit is that you need to get people. We do not have the power to get that shit across.
Same resources that other countries developed.
But the U.S. is it's on the bridge of forgetting that if you remember the 60s and the speech about going to the moon, right? It was like it was for one uplifting, of course.
Like with Kennedy.
On the other hand, it was like a bitch ass song to whoever listens. Because who'd ever would have, believed that they're gonna go to the moon? It's a cool ass story, but we're not gonna believe on that shit. Nobody gonna go to the moon. They did, motherfucker. They did, and it's about the trial that pushing the envelope, that pushing the limits of what it is, pushing the limits of what it is, to pushing the limits to what it could be.
But I think that there is a shifting. I understand. I hope I'm getting what you're saying. Is like, we have a paradigm where people are pretty segregated, and there is a big future in front of us. And the more that this picture becomes clearer, the smaller the world becomes. But at the same time, we become more united. Like here we are on the internet, able to discuss these ideas from different aspects of the world.
Yeah, I understand completely, you faggot.
Scab.
I'm kidding. See, what I'm saying is, if I don't think completely faggot, because all I'm saying, these barriers about fellowship, or they're all gone. They still remain vividly in some parts of United States where they don't got internet. Or maybe they got it, but they only use it for
culture.
But for us, you and I, when I say you're a faggot, you understand that. What the fuck? I mean, you don't understand, but you feel like shit. You feel like it's so fucking random. What the fuck? This guy called me a faggot. It's like really amazing the way you think that. It's so fucking surprising, because for us, this shit shouldn't happen. We know this shit. We've seen this shit. It's gone on for years and years now. And me calling you a faggot, like I said, oh shit, I understand that shit, you faggot. You stumped. You stumped. You stumped. What the fuck just happened? And you stumped because you used to being equal in rights with gays and all that. That's the reason you stumped. That's the reason you stumped. It's not because of me being an ass. It makes me because of me being an ass. But you used to people being equal.
Yeah, you tried to make
equal rights. And you were just stumped when I said, whatever, you faggot, whatever I said. I know. You just like, what the fuck this motherfucker just said? It's not really in juncture with what's going on with the planet right now.
No,
because
gotta...
it's not cool. It's not cool. Fuck cool, and fuck whoever invented the word cool. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work nowadays. You know that there's no faggot. There's people that have rights, motherfucker. There's people that have rights, and me just saying that, you just went like, what the fuck?
But if I turn,
you just got like hit like a brick.
But if I turn to Brad and I'm like, hey Brad, stop being such a faggot and start talking. Brad knows that I don't hate gays.
Yeah, I understand that. Faggot is not what it used to be. Faggot is just being a faggot is different. Like Louis C.K. used to say, being a faggot has nothing to do with gayness and like that. Being a faggot, you can be a faggot. I could be a faggot right now. Like Louis C.K. used to say, people from Phoenix are Phoenicians. That's a faggot ass thing to say.
Yeah, right? It's a gay ass.
It's not gay, it doesn't have anything to do with sexuality. It's just a faggot thing to say.
Phoenician, Phoenician sounds pretty fucking
because they're from Phoenix, Arizona, whatever, calling them Phoenicians, that's a pretty fucking gay thing to say. That it has nothing to do with sexuality. It's just a gay thing to say, or a faggoty ass thing to say. I'm thinking like Even though there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 of us, I'm at this time
Oh, here, let me try something.
dominating the discussion. I'm thinking let's hear more people.
So yeah, my permalink is back. I'm in it. No problem.
I think he was. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. Should I just presume? Should I just presume that he was making fun of us, or should I? Or would I fall into a trap of presuming? Maybe he wasn't making fun of us. I don't know. This is the shit that's going on nowadays with PC. I would probably before PC I would presume he was just making fun of us with Nowadays I might be called an asshole for saying that because he, wasn't able to.
I think.
I don't know what the fuck it's all about. What's going on with all that PC shit?
I think it's kind of like you tell people to restrain themselves too much, and eventually you're gonna have backlash. Right? You try to limit what.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Can you repeat that first thing?
Try to limit people, and eventually there will be a pressure that builds, and you'll have shit in your face. Right? People naturally, we all put our fucking foots in our mouths. We all spew shit, right? We talk, and sometimes we say our feelings, but we don't think about what we're saying. We just say what we feel. And after we've said it, we don't realize how it sounded to other people. Maybe it felt right when we said it.
Right. But on the other hand, dude, shit, I don't remember your name. I'm sorry.
Cracker.
All right.
Golden grams or cracker.
Okay.
Cracker.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, golden grams.
Golden grams. All right.
Yeah, graham cracker.
So there's a bunch of people in these hangouts, and one person I do recognize is Lindsay. Though, to be quite honest, there probably should be a lot of people that I recognize. But usually I'm drinking a lot of shit, like I am tonight. So at least I don't know what Liz is. She's a kindred soul. She's like, and I think she could serve this discussion in a way that she's like in the middle. That's only the way I feel it. Like Lindsay is like a kindred soul, and she feels it. So Lindsay, hi, and I will say hi to everybody else, of course. It's not my channel, but it feels like nowadays just talking too much. I think that's because I'm just talking too much. I'm gonna stop my shit and just welcome Lindsay because that's the only person that I recognize. I'm sorry. Salud. Dude, where you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, fuck you. No, not really, fuck you. Just...
No, I get you.
You said salud.
But you see now...
We say that in Romania as well. Like Italy, salud means health. Salud means good health.
Yeah.
But in Romania, we say salud like hi. Or...
Yeah, like...
Probably like from Italy, we got that. But we just say salud. Basically, salud, when you do this thing with your hand, you say salud. Salud. Well, it's like a hi kind of thing. Salud. Yes. When you do that with your hand, you say salud. In Romania, that's what it is.
Go. Yeah, I get to hang out with a lot of different people, man. On Hangouts, and being from Canada.
That's not new.
Being from Canada, I get to meet all sorts of people. Everybody's in Canada.
I'm from Canada, eh? I just recently watched a thing from Jim Jeffries.
So slippery.
Shit, son, you're close enough. Alright.
What Benny wrote.
Alright.
Muad'Dim, Gorbachev, Cyprian.
You said first best.
Best.
Or closest
Best.
to. Do you think you're gonna be able to repeat, or what I'm saying? If I'm gonna say it to you as it is, all right. Cyprian. Like 95%. Right. Yes.
Cyprian.
Da. Yes. Da. Dude, you said it so cool that I even responded in Romanian.
Okay.
That's how cool you said it.
Cyprian.
Tony Cipriani.
Cyprian.
No, don't roll it so much, eh? Cyprian?
Cyprian. That's cool. I was just curious. I'm cool with Cyprian. I'm cool with DC.
You're gonna call Chippy? Yeah. I get called hamster.
You get called what?
Hamster.
Hamster.
Yeah, like gray hamster. No.
I'll be right back, man. Good.
Got it.
You have a piss?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was
Graham.
an actual person. I was trying to read the name.
Graham.
Green ham and eggs. Graham crackers. Golden Graham.
Graham.
Yeah.
Graham. Do you feel offended by South Park when they make fun of Canadians?
No, I laugh.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Is it are they accurate?
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think that we all kind of talk like this?
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your buddy, pal, friend.
So basically, it's true. It's an accurate portrayal of Canadians.
No, I think that there definitely is a caricature that's accurate.
Is it?
Like a typical.
Is it true that?
Like, no, I'm just
true that there's the royal pudding. If you've seen that episode, the royal pudding. Is it as is tradition?
I have no idea. See, I'm only first generation Canadian. My parents aren't Canadian. So I wasn't let into the special club.
Your what? Your first generation what?
First generation Canadian. I was born here, but my parents weren't.
All right, I'm sorry. I don't talk to Koreans.
No, bullshit. You missed out on some shit. You should have said, "I'm sorry."
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
And what a boot! This something with the boots. Somewhere when you should have used the word the boot.
See, I'm getting lectured on how to be more Canadian by people who aren't even Canadian.
What?
That's cool.
I think that's pretty Canadian still. That's pretty Canadian. I'm doing all right.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll take lessons, guys. Okay, yeah, I'll be more Canadian for you, eh?
I don't think there's such a thing as a Canadian. It's not. I don't know. It doesn't exist.
there's no Canadian that doesn't think about Canada, doesn't think about Canada.
I don't know, but like,
I don't know.
they're just like,
Come on, guy.
they're just, Canadians
Sorry,
are
that-
Americans. They can't stand the heat. That's it. Right? They just go up north. They're just, I don't know. To me, Canadians are Americans. I don't care.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, you're right. That's the way I feel it. I know I'm not around there, but
The heat.
it seems to be kind of right.
I think Americans are Canadians that couldn't stand the cold.
I think Canadians are just Americans that have a really good
Healthcare system.
yes, thank you. God
Our
damn.
healthcare-
I would have been standing here for 5 minutes thinking about it. Yeah, health. You know what it said on the internet. Can I just stop you there? I'm gonna stop you there. Just for a second, you go ahead and say that shit if you remember that. But it's been said on the internet that whenever I feel like, as a Canadian, whenever I get my feelings wrong, what the fuck it is?
Feelings hurt.
Feelings hurt, yes. Whenever I get my feelings hurt, I just, as an American or as a Canadian, I just go and get free fucking healthcare. And it fucks with Americans.
It's not that simple.
But it doesn't. Because they feel like free healthcare shouldn't be. Can you just, you know that?
It's not that simple for starters.
Of course, it's complicated. I'm not saying that's simple.
No. But like Canada's free healthcare. Okay, so if you break your leg, okay, so say you're out hiking and you break your leg, okay, and your leg is fucking snapped and it's an emergency. Like if you don't get to the hospital, you're gonna fucking die. Okay. Fucking.
Well, you're not gonna fucking die.
Helicopter will come over. It'll pick you up. It'll fly you to the hospital. Okay, and you'll get taken care of. Okay, the helicopter ride, the ambulance ride.
We're talking about Canada.
The $10,000 bill you would have gotten, or the $40,000 bill. Hold on, let me finish.
No.
The $40,000 bill you would have gotten.
Just
Taken care of for that.
We're talking about Canada.
Now you're expected to pay for like your pills. You're expected to pay for all that. If you don't have insurance, you're fucked. Like if you don't have insurance, you're fucked.
Hold on. My question.
Yeah.
So we're talking about first and foremost. We're talking about Canada.
Yeah.
All right.
Like okay, so like say I'm skateboarding or I'm riding my bike.
And my second question, and then you go ahead and of course.
Okay.
But my second question is, how many? What sort of insurance you need to get in Canada? Is it like everybody gets it, or everybody pays for it, like in Romania?
So,
as long as have a paycheck.
You are a resident of Canada. You live in Canada. You are required to have a health card.
Right. Okay.
So health card guaranteed that in an emergency you will receive the care needed to resolve your immediate emergency kind of thing. Okay, so say you.
But can I ask you this? Can I ask just? So of course, yes, this is a situation like you've put it. But I've heard that this situation extends to some serious shit, apart from breaking an arm or breaking a leg.
Yeah, okay.
It extends to like a serious situation like cancer.
Okay, say you get cancer, okay?
Does it extend to cancer?
Now, again, government's going to come in, is going to make sure that you're getting taken care of. You're going to go to a Canadian preferred, like it's going to be a specialist that the government already has lined up, okay? who sees other patients with it's all chemo or whatever, and they're going to put you into this program. Okay, the program goes and you go into this thing. You do the chemo, you go through thing, you do pain drugs and all this, but there's a regulated process. It's just like sheep herding. Like they just put everybody through this one same thing. And so your situation is very dire, okay? And maybe you got 6 months, right? But you're on a waiting list. And you got to wait for somebody else or something else. And not just that, right? Like, so if you would maybe want to go somewhere else, well, OHIP, Ontario Health Insurance Plans, are only going to cover this, this, and this, right? But the place that you want to go charges a little bit more, and they'd be able to serve you faster, right? But because OHIP won't cover that, you're stuck to the OHIP.
All right. Question. What about the fucking idiot? The people that don't have shit. I'm a Canadian citizen.
Yeah.
And that's all I understand. Maybe I need to pay some shit. I don't know. So that at this point right now, that's all I understand. I'm just a Canadian citizen. I'm like, let's say I'm 65 years old. I haven't paid shit, like special shit, and not just right now. I have like a heart attack.
Okay.
Just tonight, I have a heart attack. What's gonna happen?
So, okay, you're at home, you have a heart attack, the ambulance is gonna get called, okay? That's probably a 40.
More than that. Keeping count that I'm not like 30 or 40. I'm 65. I'm like
end of life, kind of more to the end.
I'm probably gone if that's not gonna solve this shit. So,
so it's gonna be called. It's gonna cost $4,500 at least, right?
Okay. What you said?
$4,500.
It's gonna cost me.
Just no. That would be the average cost of a. So if you just called the ambulance randomly and it wasn't an emergency, they're gonna charge you because
Hold on. So I'm 85 years old. I'm really having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And I'm calling the ambulance.
Yeah.
All right. Go on.
Okay. So the ambulance comes. Okay. And they're gonna pick you up. They're gonna try and resuscitate you, take care of you as best as possible, and then they're gonna take you into the hospital. Okay. So say they take care of you, they stabilize your condition enough to get you to the hospital. Okay, they get you to the hospital. You're still they do angioplasty. They go with a little. They rotor your fucking heart. Pull that shit out.
Stop with the funny shit.
Yeah. So they go and they make sure that you're gonna live another couple weeks.
I'm all right.
Right? Now you're stuck in hospital for say 3 weeks until the doctor clears you. Okay, says you can go home. Okay? Done.
Ontario
government is done with you.
So now, how much do I own?
Insurance. So you've gone in, you had a heart attack and it took you 3 weeks to get better. Okay? The Ontario government, depending on the care that you receive, maybe they only wanted to keep you for 1 week, but you have insurance which paid for 3 weeks.
I haven't got
insurance, so maybe they kept you there for 1 week.
Hold on.
There for 1 week until you
the issue started with me just being a bloke, not having anything.
Yeah, you have nothing.
Not any insurance whatsoever.
You have a health card, but you have a health card.
All right. Okay. If that's mandatory, yes,
I
have that.
Canada,
but nothing more than that. Okay.
If you are a citizen of Canada, you have a health card.
Okay, I have that.
So you have your health card, and you're just a guy chilling. You have your heart attack. You're 65, 85 years old. Okay, and you live. Okay, they were able to get you in.
That's cool.
Angioplasty quickly, and they set you up with a specialist. Now you're going to go to the specialist. Now, okay, you don't have insurance. Okay, you don't have insurance.
Yes.
The country has a disability plan where you will be put onto a certain thing, and they'll have a copay. So you'll be expected to pay maybe 5% of what the drugs are, right? So you're expected to pay, maybe $40 a month on some of your thing, and it's costing the company.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Considering I am alive.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, though.
Yeah, maybe 5, 10, 15% of what the cost of the actual drugs might be.
Well, I was about to say whatever, as long as I'm alive, but though, ever since you're saying 5% and then 50, 20, it starts changing that all sort of towards me thinking I would hope to better be, shit, I better be dead. But it costs me like 20%. Hold on. 20% of what I'm saying, or I've seen in the US costs because taking an ambulance
if you don't
from
have
your house to the hospital, it's 50 grand.
Yeah.
Hold up, no.
You're fucked.
Shit, no shit.
You're good, bro.
No. The ambulance comes from your house to the
like I was saying,
1.5 grand.
$4,500 to maybe $9,000, depending on what happens, right? Like easily, a shitload of money. If an ambulance gets called to your house, that is a shitload of money being spent by somebody. So unless you have insurance,
well, unfortunately, that somebody is you.
Well,
that's your
all of us. It's all of us. We're all paying into it through taxes and so on.
Already, I would have had some other shit in mind.
Like what?
Apart from the US.
Well, so yeah, it's socialist.
Can I just for a second? I'm sorry. I'm fucking with your story time and time again. But this is the story from Romania, which is on the eastern side of Europe. This is the story that goes on. And it's not really a story. It's all sorts of complex of issues with numbers and shit, having it across the board. But the main gist of it, put it very simply, Canada got your ass sorted. Now, I don't know how it goes, whatever. I just know that Canada, if you ever have a heart attack in Canada, even if you like what they call it, this motherfucker sleeping on the street corner, homeless, even if you're home Canada, you got your ass covered. That's what I get up in here in Romania, on the other side of the planet. That's what I hear. Now, I don't know to what extent or whatnot, but to some part, that's what I get the gist of it, that in Canada, there's universal care. And even though you might be, a corner freak, like you still have some sort of coverage. Now, I'm not disputing that. Maybe you have it, maybe you don't. On the other hand, I've seen reports, and on this shit, I'm not gonna say that's, hearsay.
Or that it's worse, necessarily. But within it, there is an essence of like free market. And I think that like with the Obamacare, it's a move towards something like what Canada currently has, right? Which would at least provide that safety net for a lot
I agree with that shit. Yeah.
A lot of people. It provides...
Unfortunately.
But...
many Americans feel like that's the breach on their rights.
I think, though, if you look at Canada's current state of healthcare, it is better than nothing, yes. For someone who is next to nothing and has no other options, it's great.
You probably should. Are you having fun with this? I'm
I'm not totally. I'd like you to hear me out.
I will.
For someone